There was a farmer named John who lived in a small village. John was a hardworking man who spent most of his days tending to his farm and taking care of his beloved cow, Daisy. Daisy was a gentle and obedient cow who provided John with milk and helped him plow the fields. One day, a wealthy merchant came to the village looking for the perfect cow to add to his collection of livestock. He offered John a large sum of money for Daisy, but John refused. He loved Daisy and could not imagine parting with her. The merchant was persistent and offered an even larger amount of money. John was tempted, but he knew that Daisy was not just a source of income for him, she was a loyal friend and companion. He kindly declined the offer and the merchant left in a huff, calling John a foolish farmer for passing up such a great opportunity. Not long after, a terrible drought hit the village. The crops began to wither and die, and there was not enough food to feed the animals. The villagers were worried and didn't know what to do. John, however, had a plan. He went to the merchant's house and offered to sell Daisy to him. The merchant was delighted and bought Daisy at a much higher price than before. With the money, John bought food and supplies for the entire village, saving them from starvation. The villagers were amazed at John's generosity and asked him why he was willing to sell his beloved cow. John simply replied, "Daisy may have been a valuable asset to me, but she was also my friend. I couldn't bear to see her go, but I knew that by selling her, I could help my community in a time of need." The villagers were touched by John's selfless act and realized the true meaning of friendship and generosity. From that day on, they all looked up to John and followed his example of kindness and compassion. As for Daisy, she was taken care of by the merchant, who now saw her not just as a prized possession, but as a loving and loyal animal. She lived a happy life, surrounded by other cows, and never had to work as hard as she did on John's farm. John's act of putting others before himself taught the villagers an important lesson. Sometimes, the things we hold dear to our hearts may have a greater purpose in helping others. And true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the kindness and compassion we show to others.